We are continuing our half hour with crowds of skiers hitting the slopes in Big Cottonwood Canyon. And it has gotten so busy that Brighton is using a new parking reservation system. So with more on that new system and what the resort wants us all to know, we've got ABC4's Jonathan May out there. Jonathan, I know that system got off to a little bit of a rough start, but it sounds like things are going pretty good now.
Yeah, that's right, Courtney. It does seem like things are going pretty good. Talked to a couple snowboarders today. They tell me they were able to find a parking spot without a hitch. But this system will be tested, as Brian calls this week after Christmas, leading up to New Year, some of the busiest times at the resort in the year. And as you can see here, you can see how busy it's still here is at the parking lot. Hundreds of cars are still here as night skiers are here until 9 p.m. tonight. So if you plan on exploring the mountain yourself, just know for the holidays and weekends, parking reservations are required. And here's why. A year ago, some cars had trouble finding a spot. Brian says there were 67 days where they turned cars away. For context, the resort says on an average year, they are open 150 days.
So 67 days was insane. And those are the days we had to tell people to drive back home. And most of those days, they would sit in their car wondering why they can't get to the resort, and then finally after an hour sitting in their car to get to the resort to be told there's no parking to go back down is the most frustrating thing in the world.
It's why to help people park, they thought planning ahead would work best, introducing new parking policies for this ski season.
Once you get a reservation, it just gets you access to the entire lot, and then you can park wherever you want. And then there are some parking lot attendees who walk around the lot and make sure that you're validated, I guess.
Reservation hours begin at 7 a.m., then end at 1 p.m. Parking after this time period is free. Snowboarders here say it worked like a charm today.
It was pretty easy. We got up here and I'd say 20 minutes from the base of the mountain, so super fun though.
And for the people arriving earlier, they say they didn't need to compete for a spot.
A couple hours ago it was empty, so it was super fun skiing. It's packed, but it's still fun. I was expecting better snow, but you can't complain.
Even with skiers and snowboarders waiting for more snow, Brian says they expect this to be a busy time of the year.
So it's a really good time to come skiing. You do have to expect some crowds. Obviously there's kids out of school and people on vacation, so it's going to be a little more crowded than what you'd be used to.
You can make your reservations the day before you make your trip up. It costs $20, but if you carpool with 3 or more people, it's free. Reporting live at Brighton, Jonathan May, ABC4 News.